things. She's beautiful. She's ready here at VMC Planet Radio. She's willing to talk to us. She's an actor. She's an actress, man. Sorry. She's a dancer. She's an activist. Game Reserve co-owner. Yeah.
We have a CEO.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Right
So basically, what's going to happen here is that we're going to be talking to you, Thembi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Thembi?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are so very fine. We are well, eh?
Well, thanks.
You know. Just looking at you, one has a feeling that it looks like the future is so bright for you. Eh?
It really is.
Is it?
It honestly is.
I can see the smile, and if it was like sunny and everything outside, we would have seen the shades, right?
And the thing is that you see the confidence when she said it really is. That's confidence right there.
No, but I expected a bit of twang from her.
What?
Why?
I don't know. You just look like you're gonna
You're
be.
about to.
Yes.
Really, guys?
No,
I gave out that impression.
we joking.
Yeah. So tell me. Tell us who. If somebody had to ask and say, "Who is Thembi?" What would you? How would you respond to that?
Okay, so who is Thembi? Thembi Zikalala is this 21-year-old young woman, black woman,
Yes.
who is very passionate about what she does, passionate about animals,
No.
family. She has this holistic view on life, and she's just always this euphoric being and always looking forward to like a very brighter side of life, you know?
You know, she used that word that we wanted to use, right?
Euphoric.
Euphoric.
Really?
Yes.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah. You know, you
That's
use
our
the
word.
Yeah, that's our way.
No, that's our way.
So, but how do you become a thief all of a sudden and steal our way?
I don't know, guys. I really love that word. Hey, euphoria. That's me.
Oh, okay.
That is
Since you use the word, she can explain what it means.
Yeah.
Okay, so euphoria is a state of being happy.
Oh.
So a lot of my friends back from high school used to like call me that euphoric tea.
Oh.
They call me tea.
Okay. So can we call you Euphoria just for this show, right?
Yes, you can. You may. You may. That'd actually be so dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, I saw you on Mzansi Magic. Eh? What were you doing there?
Sure. So that was my first gig. I
Is
was
it?
still in varsity. I was in my second year, and I had auditioned for this role at Mzansi Magic. It was very, very interesting, guys. Like, that was my first gig, and I got my first paycheck, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, this acting thing is the thing. I'm doing this. But it was such like a really good opportunity for me to just showcase my abilities. I had so much fun on set. I met really like cool people. Mzansi Magic really, they put me on.
And what about on our side? You see, Mr. Stan saw you on Mzansi Magic set, right? And there was a time I saw you at a music video set. So I just want to know, was that your second, third gig? And now remember, you were acting in terms of you speaking in that role.
Yeah.
How was the dimension of moving into a music video?
That's another word that I like, dimension. So I like
These
to
are our
refer
words,
to
you see?
myself. I like to refer to myself as a versatile live performer. So if you need a model, you've got me. If you need a dancer, you've got me. If you need an actress, you've got me. You know, I don't like boxing myself into one profession, one topic. No, I like to think like on a broader sense. That's me.
So the interesting thing here, because I see a lot of diversity with you, right?
Yeah.
You're an actor, you're a dancer, you're an activist, and when it comes to game reserves, we're not gonna ask any questions because you're just a natural, right?
Yeah.
Now, with all of those things that you do, right? You did not lose sight of education.
I really didn't. Education really is is key, guys.
Mm.
Especially in this industry. I mean, going to an audition, if I know, well, if the agents know and my clients know that I'm a qualified actress, you know, I went to film school for 3 years, and say they get someone who doesn't have much experience, they're obviously going to pick me, having had my acting background. You know, I've studied this. I still do, even after having graduated. So I do know that I have like a better chance of getting the job.
So when it comes to this, myself and Mr. Stan heard from a little birdie, right? That yes, you chose acting, but we heard that you started at the age of 5.
The age of 5, guys, where is this little birdie coming from? First of all,
This is second to none. When vision comes back, the birds also do. Mr. Stan knows.
You see, even before we knew you were gonna come into the show. We knew you were gonna come into the show, and
Is that
and we got your profile.
Like,
oh, I see.
we knew you were gonna come with the parrot that had pearls. We planned all of this. This was planned.
This is my uniform, guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm like a woman activist, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the age of 5, I started at a ballet school. My dad took me to my first ballet class when I was 5 years old. And that was like my foundation phase. Ballet taught me a lot of discipline, and from dancing in ballet, I danced in contemporary, and then I did theater, physical theater. So I've always just been a performer. And in dancing, I branched into acting, and I fell in love with screen acting. And screen acting, I branched into combat fighting. And you know, like I've just been growing and growing and growing and growing. I really just love the fact that I can diversify myself. It just comes to show that you can do anything you want and you can be any person that you want, you know? There are no boundaries, and I love that about my industry.
Now tell us, how much of a hard worker are you? You know, taking into consideration all of those things that you just mentioned.
I like to consider myself a very hard worker, guys. It's many hours, especially in the performing industry. You rehearse a lot. You have to work out. I'm like up at 5:30, working out. At school, back at varsity, we had like classes from 9 to 5. And then from 5 to 9, I'd still be at school for rehearsals or shooting or, you know, like coming up with the next dance routine. Like, but it's I can't imagine myself doing anything else, you know?
Okay, so talking about rehearsals, right? What is it that you are rehearsing?
What is it that I'm rehearsing?
Yeah,
say we're
because you've got a lot of things that you do. You are a dancer. I guess you can rehearse like moves.
Yeah.
You are an actress. You can rehearse the lines.
Yes.
And
now, as a game reserve owner, what do you rehearse as a game reserve owner?
As a game reserve owner, you don't. It's not like a rehearsal thing. The rehearsal is more on the art side.
On the art side.
Yes,
So I'm saying in a case where you haven't got like a dancing gig, or you also haven't got acting gig at the moment, and when you wake up and rehearse, what is it that you are rehearsing?
Well, I'm rehearsing for myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm always just like prepared. I'll take like little choreography videos of myself.
Oh, okay.
I read a lot of film scripts for myself as well. I do that. So just like I basically make sure I'm always prepared. So even if a job comes, then I'm ready.
So when it comes to reading, are you a good reader?
Yes, I am. I read a lot.
I'm talking no, yeah, but I'm talking about if I were to give you a script now and said read, does it take you time to read, or it just comes natural?
Hand it over.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll do
that later.
We'll do that later.
Okay.
So
She gave us a challenge.
Yeah, exactly. So
challenge accepted.
So tell us about your high school and varsity days.
High school days were very fun for me. That's where I branched into acting a lot and just performing. I was doing musicals. I was at the State Theatre like festivals, youth festivals, costume, makeup, lifts. I was doing cheerleading, I was doing beauty pageants. I won Miss Bursley at my high school.
Miss?
And then Miss War School Bursley.
Oh.
War School.
Oh, war school. Okay.
Yes,
War school.
yes.
Not war school. War school.
War School.
Welcome to second finale,
Yeah.
where you get schooled.
Okay, I just got schooled, guys. All right, but I did a lot of that, and then varsity matriculated. I was like, no, man, I'm definitely going back to Joburg. I'm going to pursue my career in the arts, and that's when I went to AFDA, and I studied at AFDA for 3 years. I did live performance. I also did a semester in television. I did directing and TV producing. Yeah.
Okay.
So I get like, I have like a background behind the scenes before I go in front of the screens as well.
Right, and then as a female performer, how do you find it in terms of maybe not even trying to get gigs or anything, but how's the industry for you as a female? Do you find it more favorable for men in that way, or unfair for you guys as females?
It is favorable for men, especially behind the scenes. On screen, obviously, as a lady, they'll always put you on screen like, oh no, she's a girl, give her that role, she's on TV. But behind the scenes, things are changing now, you know. A lot of people are starting to unlearn a lot of things, especially in our industry. There's more female producers, there's more female directors, there's more female sound operators, you know, cinematographers, and that's so cool to see, you know. It's really, really beautiful, especially if they're not just ADs, but like head screen script writers, you know, and producers. I work with those a lot, you know, from film school and out of school as well. And it's just beautiful to just watch them grow and own that space.
So you're saying it's grown with gender-based the way that it was before?
It has grown, but there are still many battles that we're fighting.
Okay, have you ever experienced anything whereby you feel as if, okay, it was a gender-based thing for you?
I have. It's not a nice experience. That things are changing, and I'm very hopeful in terms of my industry.
That's nice to hear. So, you know Second to None is a hip-hop show, right?
Yes, we are aware.
All right,
Vision and Mr. Stan.
All right, so we ask every guest that comes just to see if you know your top 5.
My top 5 artists.
Top 5 hip-hop artists.
Hip-hop artists.
Top
Is
5.
this South African?
Okay, you can. Your top 5. You can. Doesn't matter. Let's say in your stereo or in your phone.
Right now.
Right now, who are you
phone.
listening?
I listen to a lot of Jay-Z.
Okay. One.
Well, I listen to like the Carters, but yeah. 1. I listen to J. Cole.
2.
I listen to Thembi, but I think he's still ET.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no. It's fine. You can say you listen to me and you also listen to Story T.
I listen to one person.
No.
No. You can go. You can go to a shop, right, and buy Tumi. You can also go and buy Story T.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not like. I haven't been schooled on that, but I've just been schooled. Okay.
You know.
I listen to Stogie.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Okay, 3.
I listen to Beyonce a lot.
That's not hip hop.
But the Carters, she's rapping now.
Oh,
Okay.
She's rapping now.
Okay.
Is that out?
Okay, and I like conscious music. I listen to No Name Gypsy.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not quite sure if she fits under hip hop.
No, she is. She's
She is,
actually
man?
rap. She's actually rap.
That's dope.
Oh,
I
that's the
listen
top
to
5.
her. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What I just got from the top 5 is she has people who actually speak for people, act upon what's happening in the world, and would like to educate people. Example:
Yes.
Jay-Z is always speaking for artists for their rights. Beyonce speaking about the world rights. J. Cole just spoke about Black Lives Matter. No Name Gypsy speaks about everything: crime,
Yes.
gender-based violence. She's also just speaking about activism in terms of people should stand up. All right. So your music also depicts on what you do. And then as an activist, how did you start being that?
I'm always rooting for women. I'm always rooting black. I'm always rooting all things women and all black. You know, I am a black woman myself, and we are like a very marginalized gender. So for me to stand my own and stand for my own people, my own kind, is very important to me. And I think every woman should.
I've got two questions, right? They might sound a bit personal, but they're not really like personal questions. The reason I'm asking is because you are an activist, that's number one, and you stand for women, like the gender, right?
Yes.
Now, the fact that you speak about the gender being marginalized, does it make you feel that you are also victimized and act as though you are a victim of any circumstance yourself?
I don't quite like that term victimized, but it is true. Wherever there's a victim, as you just said, wherever there's a victim, there's an oppressor. And as women, as Black people, we've been oppressed for a very long time. And just like a lot needs to change, you know? In being a Black young female, the world has just always been beating us down, but times are changing. People are unlearning a lot of things, and we are growing as our own, and we're speaking up for ourselves, and we're taking up space, you know? So we're really growing, I believe.
Okay, which is fine, but I wanted you to answer it directly in terms of.
Do I feel victim?
You see, the reason I'm asking, because you're a very young, beautiful woman, right? And a lot of other beautiful women who find themselves in art or performance art or in the public space, they will say my beauty will work for me rather than my talent and my hard work.
I see. I do see that. Okay, well, as Thembi, I believe that my work should speak for itself, and of which it does.
Okay.
I can use my beauty as an advantage, but in a good way, you know, that will make a change in my career. For example, I use social media as a huge advantage. I use my Instagram page actually as a CV. My social media page, I only follow game farmers, only follow actors, actresses, directors, dancers, filmmakers, because I want them to go onto my page, see what I do, and like I literally get booked.
Okay.
Just from that.
Okay. You see, she has done the behind the scene, right?
Yes.
And she has done the in front of
the screen.
Of the screen as well. So so which means she's got a holistic view of everything that is happening. Now, are we going to see, or should I ask like this? Is it in preparation of you trying to own a media house or something? Are we seeing
that happen anytime
soon?
Yes, definitely. I would, guys, that is a dream. You know, I would love to own my own production house one day. I really would. And I'm working towards that, but I'm still a learner myself. So I'm taking in all the notes, just grasping in all that I can towards building my own.
So, you know, you're doing a lot of media work, right?
Yes.
How's the balance and switch from, okay, I'm doing my media work, and then Zoom. I have this game farm that I have to take care of. I have animals and I have visitors and I have, you know, how does the switch work for you and the passion in that?
Funny, that's very interesting. Like right now I'm actually working with the Gauteng Film Commission.
Yes.
I'm working behind the scenes, not on screen, but I am assisting in curating the online Women's Film Festival. Big shout outs actually to Khomotso Tabani. She's the marketing manager. She put me on. Thank you so much.
Big
ups to her. But if I'm not doing that, usually my holidays and my weekends I spend at Zvezda Game Resort, which is my family's game farm. We do a number of projects. We we do like agricultural side, a game farming side. We also do have like a training facility as well. But so all of us have like our own sector. I deal more with the game farming side. I deal like with the snakes, the giraffes. Last weekend actually we had clients that came to game hunt, which was very, very interesting.
Where is this game reserve situated?
It's situated in Northwest Brits. It's a 2-hour drive from Joburg, 1-hour drive from Pretoria.
How many hectares?
300 hectares.
300 hectares?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's 300 hectares.
That's big.
Yeah, it is. It is. So it's.
Do you host people there? Do you got guests that comes?
Yes, we do. So, but that's around peak season. So September, October, November, December. We have a lot of like tourists coming in, day visitors, people that book. But we're open all year round.
Do you cook for them?
We do. We can facilitate for people. We also have like game meat. Big ups to my sister as well. She does meat production. We make like homemade salami, biltong. Listen, like we do it all at Zvezda.
Do you yourself cook?
I do cook, guys. Like I do cook, but I don't necessarily cook for the guests. We have like a cook that does a better job at it. Not that I can't cook. Not that I can't cook, but I can, yes.
You
so
know
what I heard there was like, okay, so when I'm on my media phase, And then when I get to this, I know it's family, it's more loving, it's
more dirty work.
It's more dirty work. So I just wanted to know how your mind just switches immediately to that. And I guess it shows that you can be diverse even in 2 different aspects.
But also I'm doing what I love, so it doesn't always feel like work. You know?
Which is a very, very beautiful thing, right?
It really is.
Oh, okay. As we are about to wrap up, right? Because you see, we've been talking to you for about 28 minutes now, right? And it feels like we only spoke for 5 minutes.
It really
That's
does.
that's how interesting you are and interested you are. You see, there's a thing, interesting and being interested. You know, nothing will be interesting if you're not interested. So now, this is Thembi, right? And Thembi has to sell herself to people. How would you do that in like, say, 30 seconds?
Whew. Okay,
Give us
Thembi
with your
Zikalala.
handles, okay?
My handles.
Everything.
There's no.
Alright, Thembi Zikalala is a versatile live performer and game farm owner. She is a dancer. She is a screen and stage actress. She is a game farmer. Did I say that?
Yes,
say it again?
you did. Yeah.
Alright.
You can say it 5 times, it's fine.
Listen,
It's
get
about
it
you.
in. It's about me.
Yeah.
Okay. She does snake handling. She is a great swimmer.
That's what I want you to repeat.
Yeah.
Because you heard what you said about the game reserve. I deal with you know, the game reserve side with the animals. You know, I help with the snakes. And you were quiet, Mr. Steen.
No, because I don't like snakes.
You don't like snakes.
I'm saying figuratively and literally. Yeah?
Yes.
But you see, if
I
you
like,
come
I like,
to Zvezda, I can make you love snakes.
No, I like studying the animal. But then I watched the video where she puts it on your neck.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me, right? Whenever I grew up in the rural areas, I come from an area called Chirata village, right? In Venda, in Limpopo, in an area called Vuani, that's the district. Now, anybody from that area, when they see snake, they kill them.
But you see now, this is always the case.
Yes.
They are harmful snakes, the venomous ones, and they are harmless snakes. We do not just pick up snakes from the bush. We buy them from the pet shop. And
No, you see now.
no, listen.
You can buy it.
Yes,
But
we
for
buy
us, a snake.
it. Is a snake.
There we go.
Come to Zvezda and my sisters and I will personally make you love this snake.
Let me tell you, you know, after we're going to talk to Wayne, right?
Yes.
And we're going to talk monkey business, right? Literally, yeah.
We're gonna go bananas.
Yeah. So
Not a punchline.
that's the punchline. So, but basically, what I'm saying is that I understand you can buy snakes and all of those things. But I'm saying, you see, there has not been too much education about snakes.
Yeah.
Because for me, snakes has got poison, and if it bites you, it kills you, and it doesn't even give you a warning.
It
You
bites.
understand? And I've even seen on like videos where people, on YouTube, in fact, even
You can
where
see it
people are not bitten by like foreign snakes, by their own snakes. Sometimes they're playing with the snakes, and then the snake decide, oh, you know what, I've got my chance now on camera.
But you see, that's education. My dad did a professional snake handling course, and he taught his kids how to handle snakes. So we can differentiate between a harmful snake and a harmless snake.
Okay.
So we know like your different pythons, your cobras, your venomous snakes. So we can tell the difference, which is very important.
So
Everyone
Mr.
should know that.
Are you in?
Okay, let's do this. No, let's do this. Let's do this. She's going to appear on Vision's video, right? Music video.
Wait, with a snake.
No, whether with a snake or without.
What my giraffe?
We will see what she appears with, but she's going to appear on your music video.
That's
Provided, if she does that, then we can be able to go there.
Oh, because they say, hey, Mr. Stan, don't do that to me. I heard she's going to be on Vision's music video, still no release date.
With a dangerous snake.
No.
With a venomous snake.
No,
In the video.
Yeah.
But then that would mean I must handle the snake.
No, you don't have to handle the snake.
No, so you see, the thing is, when we rap, we must have still credit.
But I wouldn't even hold a venomous snake myself.
You know, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
You know,
thank you guys.
Just one thing. Where can people get you on your social media platforms?
Oh,
Oh yes, you can get me on Instagram at TEE.Zikalala and on Twitter at euphoric_T with the caps T.
_T with a what?
Caps T.
Oh, okay.
E. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright guys, I hope y'all heard that. Euphoric_T. That's spelled the letter TEE. And obviously on Instagram it's T dot
E.
and then
Dot
Zikalala. And you can, be able to also see what she does with the acting, modeling, and any other stuff. One more thing, I have the birdie again.
Oh gosh.
This is that thing of hiding stuff, but we'll find out. Your birdie told us about a little video type of platform you're trying online, the life of.
Oh yes, the life of Euphoric T. See, now I'm working on my YouTube channel. I've been working very hard on it actually, because I've been trying to wrap my head around being a game farmer and an artist. These are like two different lives. I'm in the city and I'm in the bush. But I'm really, by all means, trying to bring it into one, because I am that person, So my YouTube channel is coming soon, guys. Please stay tuned.
Okay, when that comes in, please do visit us again, so that we can get people to actually subscribe, right?
And
Definitely. And watch.
And watch.
And like.
Yes, and like as well.
And so it can be an exclusive 1 second to none, 1 second.